everyone. It's a Saturday morning, just on my way in. What are we at? 7:42. Got a busy day today, lots on with me and Neil. I didn't film yesterday, I was just flat out busy. I didn't stop, it was a very mental day. I had a lot of work to get done, so I was quite lazy with the camera and I needed a night off anyway. So we had pizza last night, put a film on, slept in front of the sofa. So a little update. The tuner box arrived. I started looking into it yesterday. The instructions they sent me originally said at the top it was for a K12 Nissan engine, not the, sorry, a Z12 Nissan engine, not the Z11, which this is. I had a look at the two leads that they sent me and the little ECU brain. The plugs were completely different on my car, so I emailed them back going, guys, what's going on? Obviously got a little tuner box, but the plugs are different, and the picture you've sent me, the instructions, is for a Z12. I've got a Z11. Have you sent me the wrong stuff? So they replied going, no, sorry, we've sent the wrong instructions, and then sent me instructions at the top which said Z11, but the picture was of the Z12 engine again. Still the plugs don't fit. Now I know on my engine where the MAF sensor is, the air mass sensor, and it's not hard to find. So I sent them a picture of my engine. So they sent me an email back going, yeah, very well, you've sent us a photo of the top of the engine, now can you remove the airbox? Well, on the Z11 the airbox is the top of the engine. It brings air in from underneath it, pulls it across the back into the inlet, goes through the engine, out the exhaust and under the car. So alarm bells started to worry. So I'm now going, right, so you don't even know what we're talking about, and I've even sent a photo with my finger pointing to the air mass sensor, and they're still under the impression that I'm pointing at the head of the engine, which is a bit worrying, because obviously this is a electronic device which is supposed to fool my car into thinking air temperatures are different, and then the car relearns its driving parameters and gives you more power, but it won't plug in because I have the wrong plugs. So after 3 or 4 emails and waiting patiently to try and get some sense out of these guys, I've basically decided that I am not going to fit it at all. I'm going to send the thing back and get a refund, because if they can't even see that I'm pointing, this is their technical department, if they can't even see on the picture that I'm pointing at my air mass sensor, and they're asking me to remove my airbox, which I'm showing them is clearly that part, then I don't really have any confidence in the part that they want me to wire electronically to my car, which is going to do some tomfoolery with my ECU. If we can't even get an installation right, I've instantly lost faith in the electronic side of things as to whether it's going to work in my car. So I'm not going to fit it because I don't want to ruin this car. There's nothing wrong with it, other than I wanted a little bit more poke. So with that in mind, we're going to go back to just the standard airbox and be done with it, and I'm just going to accept the fact that it's a little bit slow. So today we've got a couple of Mercedes in first thing, which are having a DAB system fitted that you can control with your phone to get digital radio. We've got a car in for a full system, an MG that's having subs and amps, and then I've got something in this afternoon. So it's going to be quite a busy ass day. I'm going to get a McDonald's for breakfast because I'm hungry. This guy's got his fog lights on. Why?
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Good morning, everybody. How are we doing? It's a Saturday. Neil's back in the vlog. Hello. We have, first in this morning, we've got a Ford KA. We've got to take out the factory Ford radio. So that little badger there is getting ripped out and we're putting in a Kenwood. which is up here. Got a fascia kit and stuff to put in it. We will take care of that little space up there. Having DAB and Bluetooth in a lady's daughter's new car. And we've got a brand new MG in. We've got a full vibe system to put in it, all his own equipment. Mini amps, 4-channel and a mono. Speakers in the back, components in the front. Speaker rings, MDF spacers, 2 rolls of vibe sound treatment. A quad lock SOT lead, so we don't have to cut the factory loom. And an adapted power cable for the mono. Yeah, this one's brand new. It's got about 100 miles on it, but the guy says the audio's crap. So although we've got a nice funky dash with some lovely carbon fiber accents and a touchscreen with CarPlay, the audio is pants. So we're taking the door cards apart. Going to get the standard speakers out, replace all the stuff. Neil at the minute is on photo duty. Because this is a brand new car, we are taking photos of everything, and we already have. Neil, you got the light there, dude, for this one? Where's that panel gone?
In the car still. Haven't taken it off yet.
So brand new car. Look at the scratches on that. We've not
Same
even.
on all 4 doors.
We've not even touched it yet. So that's magic. So we're photographing everything. So we want to be careful that the customer gets the best experience and doesn't end up arguing with us at the end that we've damaged the car when we haven't. So before Neil takes it apart, he's photographing everything so we can put it back as is. But we'll come back to you in a mo. He's got, I say, busy day on this one, and I've got this one to finish and then 2 mercs coming down, and then I'll jump on the MG with him. So I'll see you in a bit, people. Right then, everyone, so the KA is done. Neil's cracking on with this. He's got all the car doors taken apart. Just started putting in the sound treatment. How you getting on, mate?
Getting there, 2 down, 3, 4 to do.
Cool. This one's done. So we got a new fascia kit in, Kenwood radio, digital radio and Bluetooth. Steering controls are working.
Being dismissed, which is always a night. I mean, you know, it's like if we.
That one's done. Give the person a ring, get them to come and pick it up. Lovely. Right, I've got 2 mercs that have just shown up. They're going to get done now, and then I'm going to jump on the MG with Neil, so I'll see you in a bit. Damn, look at this Mercedes. There we got the first A class in A200. This thing 2018 does not come standard with Bluetooth. Shock. Yes, so what we're doing is we're putting in a Bluetooth device from Densian that'll work with a factory radio. You use it as an application on your phone, so we'll have a DAB aerial. The box is hidden, everything else is behind the scenes, but it works well. And we've got 2 of them to do. So obviously this is the first, we'll flip the 360 camera. This is the first one, and we'll come back to that in a minute. See you in a bit. Right then, everyone. So here we go. We've got our digital Densian application. I've tuned it into 87.5 on the dial, and obviously we're just doing a research here, so it comes up with DAB. Let me just turn off the aircon because I can't tell whether that's blowing at you or not. Just turn the aircon down, off, there we go. So we go on my phone here, so we tune the radio into number 1. So go menu, and we've got all these digital radio stations, and obviously if I want to choose a different one, so if I go down here, we go Capital Dance, changes that station there, and then up on here, see it's changed to Capital Dance now there. So that's now working through the car stereo. Yeah, so there we go. So this one's now done. So that's the first Mercedes done. We're going to go back to the second one, but that one's now stored in there. Cool. Shuts down. It does come with a remote as well, so you don't have to use the application, but it's nice to be able to. Right, let's get this one taken out. Right then, that's number 2 done. Let's just get this one set up. So this one's the white one. I'll start this bad boy up. There we go. So we got our radio on. So we've got a Heart FM up here at the minute. So we'll go into our DAB application. It says device not connected, waiting for the pairing. So we'll just change it. just looking for devices. It says it's found one, so we touch on it, press OK. It does a download of station information, so we just do a refresh and it will scan all available stations. And we also need to tune this one in as well, so we'll go on to the menu, options, frequency entry, current station listing. So we'll go with turn that one there. Oh, where'd it go? There it is. So we're on this one here. So if we go on to, let's go to Capital Extra, it's a radio station, and then we want that one there. There we go, it says Capital Extra, so that's now playing DAB, but we need to sort this stations, so we need to make that a preset. Save current station. We want to put that in radio number slot 1. There we go, so that's the digital station, so that's playing Capital Extra, and we've got the RDS information on there. So if I go Capital Dance, and then this one here will change, there we go, Capital Dance. There we go, happy days. Brilliant. Right, let's get a pick for the gram. You know what I mean. Awesome. Right, see you in a bit, peeps.
Afternoon all, afternoon Alex. So we finished the door speakers, all the door cards are back on, they're tested, they're working fine. All the ancillaries, the windows, etc., the auto locking is done, it's still working. Now we're just wiring in the customer's own amps for the speakers and the subwoofer, and we're just going to detect for distortion detect on the standard speaker or the head unit. So we take the RCA power out from the head unit,
which
plug
is
it in
high level at the minute.
High level input,
yeah,
or output, which plugs into the SMD, which then will detect for distortion.
So we're going to play a 1 kHz test tone, which we're playing. So if you turn your volume up,
turn it up one by one.
Yeah. So keep going up, and it will register.
So
on the
now
SMD.
it's registering the signal.
Yeah. And then keep going, and then it will tell you that it's
then
found
now
the
it's
1
found
kHz.
the 1 kHz found. And then we push it up.
So we know that 20.
And it increases on volume. We have disconnected the amp so it doesn't knacker the speakers. It just flashed up then.
That's
at
all right. Keep
22,
going. So 25
23,
is distortion.
24, 25, and it's bringing up the distortion light. So then we bring it down one to.
Back down 1 to 27.
back down 1 to 24, and the distortion light's gone out.
So we know 24 is our magic number. Now we can go on this again, so we'll show this one. So we'll go back down to 40 hertz.
Just turn it back down.
Yeah, and we're done. And then we'll start at 40 hertz. So now if you turn it back up, so we're registering a different frequency now. Keep going up. Probably want to keep pressing it, mate, up to the 20s. It's a low frequency.
There you go.
There we go. So it's found our 40 hertz detect.
Starts detecting at 21.
Now this one we know we can go flat out, but 24 it distorts to 1000 hertz.
Yeah.
So 24 is our magic number. No distortion at 24. So okay, go back down.
This is now of max volume.
That's right.
And there's no distortion picked up by the device.
That's that. So we know we can't go louder than 24. So we unplug that right back down. Right, so we'll stop this. Right, now we're going to play some test tracks. So you'll have to end the video there for now, because we can't get copyrighted. Right everyone, we're finished on this one. We've got all our stuff in the boot. Our sub, all his old speakers. That's all in there out the way. Boxes and his 3-way sub. Internally, everything's put back together in the back. Neil's giving the car a once over with some cleaner. Any black marks, anything that he sees, he's given a wipe down where we've been, making sure that the car has returned the same as the photographs we took of it this morning. So we'll give that a clean. We've had a sound check, we've already tested things and set them up, and it doesn't sound too bad. We have noticed one thing, and that is that this head unit only goes to 24 without distorting, and the controls for volume and whatever happens with this and this is very laggy. So whenever you're doing anything with this, like if you press plus on the volume, it really takes its time to go up.
About a week.
Give me that cough a minute, darling. It's very cumbersome to react. So we will mention to him that he can't go more than 24. Lovely, thank you, mate. And we've got the stick, the bass controller with a little bit of double-sided in at the side there, so he's got some direct control over the sub bass. But other than that, everything is back to normal as it should be. And it sounds all right. So we get a bit of yeah, it tells me the boot's open. Looking for my phone. You can take out that rear light now if you want, mate. No, I've got to agree it on my phone. Yeah, but anyway, it sounds all right. We've just got to stick the bass controller on, and he's going to check over this side. There's no tools in there, is there? No. Good man. It's got all hot and sweaty again, hence why we got the fans on, to try and cool ourselves down. And then this is the last one of today. The other stuff has been picked up. The mercs have already gone. Paul and his bud were extremely happy with their dab, and so will their wives when they get their cars back. And other than that, we will come back to you in a bit when we've had a coffee and chilled out. See you in a bit. Right then everyone, Saturday is done. Just been having a chat with Paul, guy that owns the MG, telling him about the scratches and the marks and the cracks and the water that we found on the MG. Brand new car. So he's got water coming in through one of the weather seals at the back, like where the membrane is on the door card. The rubber at the minute is supporting and holding the water on the door, but obviously if it fills up enough it will then overrun the inner edge of the wet seal and fall into the door and then run out the door itself. But if the rubber fails on the door card, on the membrane, it will go onto the door card and then head straight inside the vehicle. So not ideal for him, and he's going to go back to MG and just basically mention that we found these few issues. Because as you know what main dealers are like. Anyone does any modifying, it's like, oh well, there goes your warranty. But because we were warned that the car was brand new, we made a point of going over it end to end, make sure everything was good before we started and good when we finished. But he's happy, the job's good, the car sounds good. Not more we can say about that. It's the end of Saturday. I'm going to get ready to go home. Taking a cube home. Turn off all the lights. Hope you're good. Hope you're well. Hope you're going to have a fun weekend. If you are, be careful. Be safe. We will be back at it again Monday. Another busy week next week on the hunt for more head units and see what work we can and can't complete. But I've got some bits in and ready to go, so hopefully we should get some stuff done. But until then, I will see you bright and early on Monday. Cheers guys. Subscribe, don't forget.
You told me you had subscribed to ASC Audio and now you've missed an episode.